Welcome to the Battle Drill Devotional podcast with Captain Rob Westwood-Payne.
Today is Thursday, the 28th of November. This week on the Battle Drill Daily Devotional podcast, we explore breaking down barriers, overcoming shame, finding true satisfaction, living a life of worship, and sharing the gospel. Today we turn to John chapter 4 and verses 21 to 24. Jesus replied, "Believe me, dear woman, the time is coming when it will no longer matter whether you worship the Father on this mountain or in Jerusalem. You Samaritans know very little about the one you worship, while we Jews know all about him, for salvation comes through the Jews. But the time is coming, indeed it's here now, when true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. The Father is looking for those who will worship him that way. For God is spirit, so those who worship him must worship in spirit and in truth." Where do you worship God? Is it only within the walls of a church building? Or do you see all of life as an opportunity for worship? Imagine a light bulb that only shines for 1 hour a week. It would be considered useless despite being a functional bulb. Similarly, worshipping God only on Sunday mornings, but not throughout the week, diminishes the purpose of our lives as worshippers. Just like a light bulb is meant to shine continually, Christians are meant to reflect God's light in all areas of life, not just during Sunday meetings, but in every conversation, decision, and action. When Jesus spoke to the Samaritan woman, she asked him about the proper place of worship. As a Samaritan, she believed the correct place to worship was Mount Gerizim, while the Jews insisted it was Jerusalem. But Jesus broke down that boundary, explaining true worship isn't about a location, it's about the heart. In the same way, whole life discipleship calls us to worship God in every area of our lives, not just on Sunday mornings. Worship can happen anywhere, at work, at home, while running errands, because worship is a matter of the heart and mind. It's about recognizing God's presence in every moment and seeking to honor him in all we do. This shift in perspective can change how we approach everyday tasks. When we clean the house, care for our children, or serve others at work, we can do it with a heart of worship. Even in the mundane, we can reflect God's glory by doing our best and offering our efforts to him. Worship isn't limited to songs and prayers. It's a lifestyle of continually acknowledging and honoring God's presence. Ask yourself today, how can I worship God in my daily routine? Whether it's with a grateful heart, an attitude of service, or moments of prayer throughout the day, let your whole life become a living act of worship to the one who deserves it all. Father, help me to live a life of worship beyond the walls of the church. Teach me to recognize your presence in the ordinary moments and to offer all I do as an act of worship. May my heart be filled with gratitude and praise in everything I undertake today. Amen. And today's reflection question for you is, how can you worship God in your daily routine? And what can you do today to make worship a lifestyle? I hope you'll join me back here tomorrow for another Battle Drill Daily Devotional, as we focus on the fact that Jesus knows us completely.
If you would like to subscribe to Captain Rob's Battle Drill Devotional, wherever you choose to listen to podcasts, or if you'd like to receive them direct to your inbox, head to www.equippinghispeople.com/devotional. and follow the instructions.